All right, friends, let's see how your weekend went and how your week going forward is gonna go. I'm feeling very flirtatious energy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel very flirty. So maybe you're going to start something new. You're feeling joyous about something creative. Okay, we're definitely feeling a little creative today. We're gonna use this deck thing. I forgot to use it last time. Free energy, be a powerhouse. Okay, so it's definitely that joyous, flirty, open energy. I like that. And then in reverse, we have clothing. Ooh, so maybe it's time to bring the ideas and the feelings that you're having inside and the flirtiness out to the real world. Kind of just open up your own possibilities. Go out, go have fun. Like I know today, I need to go do some stuff that I usually wouldn't want to do, and I need to stop being a bitch. Yeah, and be on this Princess of Wands energy, start to go out from it. That's gonna start taking away the towers that has been happening in your life, that all the craziness happening is because you're not doing what you need to be doing. And the worry that you're having right now is also going to be stopping. Once you start to actually go past that fear and follow those joyous little intuitive nudges that come your way, you know, Spirit is really trying to guide you right now, and you have a lot of creativity coming for you. Helps you to connect to the higher frequencies, prepares your heart to... Okay, so I'm seeing that whatever you just went through is really trying to help you connect to, well, it's trying to prepare you to connect to higher frequencies, because you're trying to you're kind of like shedding away all of this stuff. You're also learning how to love yourself more, to bring in more time and capacity for yourself, to be more dedicated to what you want to bring in, all that good stuff. So that's going to allow you to bring in some higher frequencies, allow you to tune into those higher frequencies. And once you tune into those higher frequencies, what's going to happen? Oh, you're going to start to have some more hope. I feel like the ways you used to celebrate, maybe you used to go out with your friends, drinking a little bit, whatever the heck you wanted to call it, or even if you did have a way of celebrating, it's just going to be a different type of celebration. Now it's like you're going to be hopeful. You're going to actually create from this hope. So it's like you're not even going to want to celebrate. You're just going to want to create off of it and go do what you want to do. I am talking so fast, and I know I usually talk fast, so that's like one thing, but you are very fast energy, and the way I'm feeling, like fly, running around, I don't know. Okay. I expect amazing opportunities today. My energy is addicting, and I am in alignment with the frequency of luxury. So with I expect amazing opportunities today. I do see a lot of things are coming your way. I think you just need to be a little bit more receiving and open to it. And especially with that I am in line with the frequency of luxury. With my energy is addicting in reverse, I need you to start actually making that frequency a thing, where it's like you are addicting. You are gonna attract bad people. People are gonna be stuck to you. They're gonna be moths to a flame to you. You know what I mean? That's kind of what we need from you in this time to bring out that energy. If you're a baddie, you're a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Okay. June, going too fast. Slow down, take it. Okay, so I think the reason why I'm feeling so fast is because maybe you've been feeling cooped up lately, and they want you to move faster. They just kind of want you to go and run off the freaking intuitive nudges that you have. Something happened in June for you. I think maybe you stopped working on your creative endeavors, or stopped moving at the pace that they wanted you to, or that you want to. But the next couple of months, I do see you starting to move at the better pace. Right now, don't try and hit the track running. Right, you gotta train up for it. You gotta lean up to it. So just wait a little bit, get a little bit of time to hit your full pace, but start to train yourself up. Start to bring up that speed, and I see it happening maybe by the next year. Yeah, I don't see it happening. It's gonna be a gradual thing that's happening, right? Confirmation. Birth pair. I feel like you panic a lot about your choice. You panic a lot about your choices. So just right now, you need to slow down when it comes to your choices, at least, because it's funny because It's like a catch-22. It's like you need to rush into a decision because that's what they want you to do. But when you're in that energy, what's stopping you is the overthinking, right? So you feel that thing and it's like, then you start to panic and then you start to overthink everything. So they want you to slow that down and be like, dude, where was that first nudge coming from? Where is it really trying to guide you? Fuck off with the conflict and defeat. F off with the disruption. There's nothing there to disrupt you. The nudges are there for a reason, right? So, earlier or the dentist. Foundations, achievement, throat chakra, passion. Okay, so this is I feel like this is talking about your happiness, your happy ever after, and there's 2 points to that. One is your creative passion, what you're doing. So I feel like there is something that you're trying to say right now, or you need to be saying, you need to be writing something with your throat chakra, talking out, and that's really going to help you with your passion, your creativity, that openness, that's to abundify, to do whatever you want to do, and you need to stand your ground on it, like for real, you know, put your peas in the pod, like, this is who I am, this is what I do, who else gonna say nothing about me, you know what I mean? Ooh, excuse me. Maybe you get tired thinking about how much work that really is if you were to be that person, but that's what you want to be, right? So it's like, do you not want to be that? Because it's okay if you don't want to be that, but do you want to be that? So you got to work for that, right? So you got to be able to attain that energy. On the other hand, I see that you're kind of lacking the motivation to transform into this new being. One being the material harvest in the material world. Like, remember that tiring aspect is also on the side of it where it's like, you're going to have to do more work. You might lose some money. So there is that material harvest and there's that temptation. So maybe I was feeling that you were going through something. So maybe there was a love situation. Maybe there is like this feeling of wanting love right now. And that flirty energy is what maybe we're talking about, that temptation. But I also see this flirty energy as more of just like you having fun. And I think that's what you need to kind of step into instead of going into the space of being like, I'm looking for a new journey. I'm looking for a new journey. I'm looking for a new journey. Thank you, Spirit. Whew. I forgot to put my timer on today, so I don't know when we're gonna start, when we're gonna stop. Okay, so I see somebody had messed up your home life or your emotional life to an extent. Oh my God, you're so freaking tired. Is that you or me? Like, I don't know who's tired, if it's you or me. But you've been emotionally like depleted from the situation. No, it's you because I'm getting tired again. You've been emotionally depleted from the situation. This guy was a kind of a P-E-T-Y tie, a petty, very petty person, very like I don't know, just wasn't good energy, type of wishy-washy. And now you're trying to nurture yourself. It seems like maybe you're spending more time with family. Maybe you have siblings that you're hanging out with, younger cousins. Just people to nurture your soul. But you're still lacking motivation and hope. Why are you lacking motivation and hope? Well, I guess you went through a situation, right? A love situation. Don't worry, there's going to be love for you, of course. I mean, there's always going to be love, but you just got to have a situation. So would you really want to get back into a whole relationship again? Right now, it's time for you to create your stability. Time for you to create what you want to create. With the Knight of Swords here, they want you to start, like, speaking out what you want, talking about, like, yes, I'm doing this, I'm living this life, I'm moving this way, you know what I'm trying to say? The Fool in reverse, I feel like you're not taking the steps into a new journey that you're supposed to be doing. Or there's 2 things I'm getting told. There's one part of the collective who's not really stepping into the energy of jumping into the new journey, and the other part of the collective is kind of like on the new journey, but they're not fully like diving into it, you know what I'm trying to say? Oh my Lord. Okay, it's time to have strength over this sadness and to really persevere and show your strength over the shortcomings that you've had. So it's like, if you learned your lessons, you know what I mean, show them off, like be blissful in it, you know what I mean, don't run around like it's a cascade of fucking problems, baggage. No, you just see the positive side of it. No, I lived life on the fucking edge, bro. I gave my everything every single time, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, there shouldn't be any sense of regret in any way possible. I know things sometimes will hurt. Patience is a virtue, for real. Okay, so I'm seeing that You need to start protecting and creating healthier boundaries for yourself, especially when it comes to your friends at this time, because they're going to try and check in on you and whatever it is. But like, bro, you got to tell them to F off. It's time for you to do you, especially with whoever you were just in a relationship with. It's time to knock them off the peg. About that. Yeah, it's time for you to talk. It's time for you to communicate exactly where you're at, what you're feeling. It's like, okay, goodbye type shit. Or like, hey, I need space to myself. Or, hey, I'm doing this right now and it's not any way against you or hurting you. You know what I mean? I'm just really trying to focus on myself right now and see where that takes me. Timing is much further in the future. Indecision is causing delays. So when it comes to love, I think that it's also based. Remember when I told you just got out of a relationship? So how long are you going to stay in this phase of limbo, right? So you could drag this limbo stage on forever, but the limbo stage only changes when you've actually changed stuff in your other parts of your life, not your relationship parts of your life. So you start focusing on yourself, your work, whatever it is. And that's the indecision, where it's like you're not doing the stuff that they want you to do so you can grow and you could chain new energy for that proper love to come in. Because if you just stay in this energy, this person who's going to come in is probably going to act the same exact way, you know what I mean? The next couple of months look promising. October, we're about to hit October, so I feel like, not to say that you're going to be tested in October, where somebody might come in with the same energy, and if you're kind of falsified, you're just going to fall for it, so don't fall for it, please. Live your life on the edge, of course, but just be strategic in how you move in certain situations if your intuition is like kind of bubbling up. Yeah, I'm getting a fucking strong sense of exactly that's gonna happen. So you're gonna get tested in October with somebody who's might look like they have stability. They might have some, like, not the house that you might want to move into. All right, maybe that is a thing. That's the thing. But they just have stability, whatever it is. Like, they have their own thing going, but it is not the wheel of fortune for you. It is not lucky for you. It is literally going to bring some sorrow and some extra sad energy. It's kind of the same energy we had before. That Page of Swords is like fakey, wishy-washy. Again, we're going back to communication. So communicate how you feel right now. Maybe communicate how you feel to the universe, I'm hearing, so they can understand where you're going. And you can understand that too. As you speak out loud, it's a lot easier for you to understand and hear it back and be like, okay, this is where I'm going right and where I'm going wrong. I like this, I don't like that, whatever it is. Intentionalize, talk to the universe, speak to the plants around you, intentionalize what you're trying to do, all that good stuff. You're getting the same thing. It's time for you to stop resting. Like, that yawning phase, like, it's over, bro. Like, cool, bro, it happened. Like, let's move. Like, what else do you want to do in this little energy of sitting in this pocket of misery? You know what I mean? Like, you really got to start pushing the baskets together and start living life the way you want to, because no one else is going to. It's only going to be you in the end of the day. Who's going to do that for yourself? Princess of Cups. Prince of this. Oh, okay, so we do see a love opportunity coming in for you, though. That is optimal. I do want to know timing now, because I have been, like, running around with that timing thing. I'm telling you that there is a test coming. So when do we see this coming in for the collective? Oh my God. That is the most confirmation I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Wow, that is insane, bro. That is the most confirmation I've ever seen in my life. Okay. There is a high probability this person will be coming. I'm feeling like you guys are feminine energies. I'm sorry. This is you, the Princess of Cups, because you're learning about your emotions. You learn how to communicate. You're going to talk them out. You're going to do you, whatever the frick it is. You're going to stand in your baddie power, blah, blah, blah. Then there's a masculine here who's actually on the very, very same level as you, but in the material world, in the sense that he is exactly, like, it's not exactly what you're looking for, but it's very communal. I don't know how to explain. You know exactly what the fuck I mean. And we have September, 12 months from now, so we're literally in September, so 12 months from now, in the time of filming, and then we have next summer, so at the end of the summer is August into September, right? So it's just, it's definitely confirmation there. I do want to say that things are willing to change, you know what I mean? Like, this is not set in stone as things move around. Remember, I told you, you can stay in this limbo forever. It could be freaking tragic, but I am seeing that, whoa, what am I seeing about this relationship? Oh, you guys are going to learn how to destroy the boundaries you created after this year with this person, but also keep your individuality and live to that fullest. That's cool. This is a friendship too. This could also be like a whole friendship kind of thing. Like if you haven't been connecting to the whole love aspect of this reading, it could be like a friendship kind of thing. Because I'm also seeing this is something divinely timed and, you know, needed for your soul to perspire and stuff like that. Ooh, yee. Okay, wait. I don't know how much time we've been going for. All right, let's go for like 6 more minutes. I'll just call it there. I'm sorry, I really don't know how much time we've been going for. What was calling to me before? One of these two again. I haven't used these guys in a minute. I gotta stop buying decks, bro. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Okay, so you're working on your stuff, but you're not passionate about your working, and it's causing you to have lack of judgment in your waking life, and that's something that we need to fix. Like, if you're working on something, you might as well be doing it at full speed, be present at it, so that when you go home, you can do whatever the heck you've been thinking about, you know what I mean? It's better to think about what you're thinking about at home, because then you can do stuff about it at home, versus thinking about it when you're at work, you know what I mean? And that's gonna allow you to have that passion when you get back home to actually work off the ideas that are coming straight off your freaking dome, bro. Because if you're thinking about them at work, like, oh, I want to do this when I get home, you're gonna get home drained as hell, because you're trying to live at work and at home at the same time, confirmation without falling over, because you're about to fall over if you keep doing that. And then when you get back home, you're gonna sit there and you're like, now I have time, I'm relaxed, I finished my work, I gave myself an hour to chill out, I ate, I drank, whatever the hell I needed to do, and now I'm just sitting here. What am I supposed to think about my creative endeavors? And boom, all that stuff is gonna come in with the Ace of Wands. You're gonna feel mad creative. Oh, we're getting that fly energy again. I love this. Oh yeah, you're gonna be flying energy. Oh my lordy badordy. My eyes, you see my eyes just dilate real quick? That was cool. Ooh, the ascension, once you start picking those up. Okay, so when will that happen? When will that ascension happen? June. Oh, so the thing in June, whatever, I think if you're in a relationship since June or a friendship since June that's been kind of causing and you're kind of ending right now, this has all been leading and connected. Amazing chemistry, getting confirmation with that, not in this lifetime. So this person, you really need to affirm that this person is not yours. It's going back to that. So I think once you get over this person, next full moon by the end of the month is probably when you'll be like fully emotionally over them. The ties will be cut, I guess, like in the physical world at least. Spiritually, you need to cut more. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we all do. That's always how it works. Physically, you can be over them, but spiritually, it's like you gotta do some extra work. I don't want these. I want these. Okay, so we're getting that confirmation. Okay, so I feel like you're not you feel powerful when you're alone, but you don't feel powerful when you're with people. But that's because you're affirming that. It's like you're stepping into the place with people, and then you're like, I don't feel good. I don't feel good. So then they literally look at you like, oh, she doesn't feel good, because you're saying that to yourself. But if you walk in there the same way you felt at home, they'd be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but that's kind of how it's kind of coming off right there. My God, can you leave this freaking heartache alone? Okay, maybe you're going through a divorce right now. That's such a crazy thing to say, but okay, maybe, okay. If you're going through a divorce right now and you have 3 boys or 3 kids, they're perfectly fine, bro. They're all very passionate beings. They're all on their tippy toes. One of them is very creative and still going to be able to do his things. One of them is very emotional, but is okay with his emotions. He's very striveful. And same with the one who's like work heavy and materialistic to an extent. Like he's cool. They're all cool. I don't see anything kind of happening to them. I think that if they start seeing you lack motivation or start getting in your head, that's going to cause them to do that. But you need to come to this realization alone, because right now you're kind of overthinking everything and blacking out 24/7. And they're starting to pick up on this a little bit, but I know you just want the best for them, and that's kind of where the overthinking is coming from. But you gotta remember that they're their own people, and if you keep trying to make judgments calls for them and control everything for them, like, that's also not good, because they're their own person, plus the source and world is going to do their own thing, and then you got to do your own thing. So you really got to only keep care of yourself. Maybe the kids are leaving the nest right now, and that's something that you're going through, and that's causing you a little trouble. But if you keep on your toes on work, you know, you don't stay too lackluster, I do see that you're going to be able to start creating new stability for yourself, that when they come back, it'd be like a double opportunity for you guys to grow together, and that'd be really, really fun. That's cool. So I feel like we have very different sides of the spectrum right there. We have like people going through young stuff, and then we have people going through older stuff with like divorce and kids things. So November. I don't even know, Spirit. Why did you give me this? Okay, so if you're feeling like there's something you need to do, maybe say something to somebody, maybe put the divorce papers on the table, whatever it is. November seems like the right time to do that. I'm seeing that you're gonna have until April to really be able to. Yeah, you need to do it by April. Like, November is a good time to do it, but April is gonna be like, bro. By April, if you didn't do it, you're kind of like setting yourself up for failure. I don't know how to say that elsewise, but yeah. Yeah, it's time to stop overthinking it. Just make that decision. Do what you gotta do. It's time to choose your happiness. Leave what doesn't make you happy behind. Rebirth that's coming for you is going to cause you a little bit of upheaval, because you are coming into a new part of your life. It's something that you think you are prepared for, but you never are prepared for. So just be ready for that too. It is an illusion of what you're going into. It's not to say that it isn't what you want. It is just more in the sense that, again, it might be harder to understand and to be more content with what the world is giving to you after you made the decision, because it's really testing you if you're ready for it, and it wants you to grow past that breaking point. Okay, they're telling me to shut the fuck up now, so I'm feeling like I'm going to give you guys like one last oracle read with these cards that we started off with, because that's what we started off with. And then I'm going to call it a day, guys, just because they're literally, they're signing off. They're signing off. Yeah, wow. They're literally like, okay, good night. Okay, so clothing. If you're a fashion designer, please go make some clothing or start to express yourself through your clothing. Trust in divine nature and divine law. That's a beautiful card. And it's time for health and healing. And make sure you're taking care of your animals. I feel like your animals are feeling a little neglected right now, if you have animals. And express pure love and sexuality. So, thumbnail. All right, hope you guys have a great day. Love you.